Have you ever wondered how successful people stay motivated? It's a question that's crossed many minds, and the answer is simpler than you might think: self-motivation. This internal force is the spark that ignites the fire of determination and persistence. It's the energy that keeps us moving forward, pushing past obstacles and relentlessly pursuing our goals. Self-motivation is not a magical power bestowed upon a select few. It's a skill, a mindset, and a habit that anyone can cultivate. It's the cornerstone of personal development and a key player in the success stories we admire. When you harness the power of self-motivation, you become the master of your destiny, steering your life in the direction you choose. In the upcoming segments, we will delve into the world of self-motivation techniques, exploring proven strategies that can help you tap into this powerful force within. From setting smart goals to harnessing your intrinsic motivation, we'll guide you through a journey of discovery and transformation. Understanding these techniques could be the first step to your journey towards success. Imagine you're a ship sailing in the ocean with no destination. The vast blue waters stretch out before you, but without a clear goal, you're simply adrift at the mercy of the winds and currents. This is where the concept of SMART goals comes into play. Picture your goal as the uncharted island you're sailing towards. SMART, an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, serves as your navigation tool. A specific goal is like the precise coordinates of your island. Measurable means having a way to track your journey, like the nautical miles you've traveled. Achievable is about ensuring your ship is capable of making the journey, while relevant ensures the island is worth sailing towards. Finally, time-bound is about setting a realistic timeline for your voyage. It's about knowing when you'll need to hoist the sails and when you'll reach your destination. With these SMART goals, you are no longer aimlessly drifting. You're steering your ship with purpose, direction, and a clear vision of where you want to go. Without a destination, a ship is merely drifting. Similarly, without SMART goals, one might find themselves aimlessly drifting through life. Picture yourself juggling balls, each representing a task. Just as in juggling, the art of prioritization lies in knowing which balls to keep in the air and which to catch. Some balls are made of rubber. They can bounce back when dropped. These represent tasks that are not urgent or important. But some balls are made of glass. If you drop them, they shatter. These represent high-priority tasks that require your immediate attention. Imagine the chaos if a juggler tried to catch every ball at once. It's the same with tasks. Trying to do everything at once can lead to burnout and diminish the quality of your work. Prioritization helps you focus on what's truly important, setting aside distractions and lower priority tasks. Remember, even the most seasoned juggler started with just one ball. Begin by identifying your most critical task, then gradually add more as you gain confidence in your ability to prioritize effectively. Just as a successful juggler knows which ball to catch first, a self-motivated individual knows which task to prioritize. Have you ever been so engrossed in an activity that you lost track of time? This is not unusual, and it's often a sign of something we call intrinsic motivation. Let's dive into a story to better understand this concept. Imagine a young girl named Lucy. Since childhood, Lucy had been fascinated by the stars. She would spend hours gazing at the night sky, captivated by the twinkling lights and the mysteries they held. This fascination wasn't imposed on her by external factors like a school assignment or a job requirement. It was a passion that came from within, a deep-rooted interest that Lucy had nurtured herself. This, dear listener, is the essence of intrinsic motivation. As Lucy grew older, her love for astronomy didn't wane. Instead, it fueled her determination to learn more about the cosmos. She would spend long nights reading about celestial bodies, and she even built her own telescope. It was hard work, but Lucy didn't mind. She was driven by her passion, her intrinsic motivation, and not by the promise of rewards or recognition. This intrinsic motivation kept Lucy going even when things got tough. When she faced challenges in her astronomy studies, she didn't give up. She persisted, driven by her love for the subject. And eventually, Lucy became a renowned astronomer, her name known in scientific circles around the world. This story illustrates the power of intrinsic motivation. It's about finding joy and satisfaction in the process, not just the outcome. It's about pursuing your passions, not because you have to, but because you want to. When you're intrinsically motivated, you're more likely to be persistent, to overcome obstacles, and to achieve your goals. And the best part? Intrinsic motivation makes the journey enjoyable. It transforms hard work into a labor of love. It makes challenges exciting rather than daunting. It turns the pursuit of goals into a fulfilling and rewarding journey. So find your passion. Listen to that inner voice that tells you what you truly love to do. Nurture it, feed it, let it guide you. Because when you love what you do, staying motivated isn't a chore, it's a pleasure. Do you remember the thrill of learning to ride a bike for the first time? Ah, the joy of that moment when you finally balanced on two wheels, the wind in your hair, the world rushing by. That's the thrill of learning something new, the joy of expanding your horizons. Just like riding a bike, continuous learning propels us forward. It keeps our minds sharp, our curiosity peaked, and our motivation high. It's like fuel for our self-motivation engine, keeping it running smoothly and efficiently. But the beauty of continuous learning is that it's not just about acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's about the journey, the process of learning. It's about the satisfaction and sense of achievement you get when you conquer a new challenge. Just like when you finally manage to ride that bike without falling off. So keep that curiosity alive, keep learning, keep growing, keep pushing your boundaries. Because the more you learn, the more you'll realize that there's so much more out there to discover and master. Just as the bike ride doesn't end after the first successful ride, the journey of self-motivation doesn't end with achieving one goal. It's a continuous process, a lifelong ride. So, what have we learned today? We've journeyed through the realm of self-motivation, discovering the importance of setting smart goals, those that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These goals guide us, offering clear direction and a sense of purpose. We've also delved into the art of prioritization, understanding the significance of to-do lists and the elimination of distractions. Prioritizing tasks helps us stay focused, pushing us closer to our goals each day. Then, we ventured into the realm of intrinsic motivation, that internal drive that fuels our passion and determination. It's this motivation that keeps us going, even when the going gets tough. Lastly, we embrace the concept of continuous learning. Life, after all, is a never-ending lesson. Each day brings new knowledge, new skills to master, and new challenges to overcome. Remember, the power to stay motivated lies within you. Harness it, and there's no limit to what you can achieve.